So here are the wrong things my ex did after he cheated on me. 1. Didn't give me my space to heal. 2. Tried to blame the infidelity on my anger issues and atheist views. 3. Forced me not to talk about it. 4. Tried to gaslight with my past relationships. 5. Expected everyone including my family to forgive him and act like the infidelity didn't happen. 6. Lashed out at my parents because they refused to talk to him. 7. Blamed me for my family's dislike for him because I told them about the cheating. 8. His family expected me to forget everything he did. 9. Lashed out at me because I was unable to trust him. 10. Despite the fact that I wasn't ready for a marriage, he tried to force me into it. 11. Tried to talk to the girl he cheated with behind my back. 12. Despite the fact I took him back, he had the nerve to doubt me. 13. He blamed my mother for my parents' divorce. 14. Compared me with younger girls. 15. Threatened to suicide after I broke up with him. 16. Threatened that he will marry another girl if I don't marry him before 30. Wrong things I did after he cheated on me. 1. I took him back. Hello everyone. Please like, subscribe and turn notifications on. It's free and it supports the channel. Thank you. Wait. Atheist views? Is your ex religious? Under what religion is adultery not a sin? Anyway, judging from the rest of your post he seems incredibly toxic. Glad he's your ex. Yep. He's Christian and he cheated on me with 3 people. He is not a Christian. Just pretending to be one. So all Christians are either perfect or pretenders? Nope. Christians are far from perfect, but if you are using the Christian faith to threaten abuse or harm, then you're not a good Christian and a hypocrite. Even if it was wrong for you to take him back, don't beat yourself up over it. Take it as lesson learned and apply it to any future relationships. Blaming yourself only prolongs our pain and stops the healing. Yep. I learnt love isn't enough. Sometimes you need to use your head. Love can be enough to get you through tough moments. But those are moments. Love is never enough when relationships are one-sided, abusive, or unhealthy. I'm proud of you for walking away from this relationship. There are good people out there and they won't disrespect you or your boundaries. This seems cathartic. Feeling lost inside this foggy gray zone of an EA. Here's my go. Things my wife has done so far that have hurt me. 1. Cut me off completely emotionally and physically. 2. Blamed me for hurting her feelings while I was dealing with suicidal thoughts and depression. 3. Wouldn't acknowledge my feelings about her AP before I realized he was an AP. 4. Demanded space but wanted me to show affection. But didn't want me to show affection specifically. Don't do it the way you're doing it but still show affection somehow. 5. Comforted her AP by being little spoon on our couch while I was sleeping upstairs. Caught them red-handed. 6. Didn't acknowledge how the above made me feel. Instead was worried about being labeled a cheater. 7. Generally started treating me like Speep day to day. Some of her most hurtful statements. Everything you do is just so annoying. I want to have sex. I'm horny. Just never with you. You are just twisting things in your head like you always do. Particular hurtful because of my mental health journey and the gaslighting nature of it. 8. Cannot decide if she wants to work on this or not. 9. Continues to see AP and refuses to acknowledge him as a problem in our marriage. 10. I'm just so peeping exhausted. This all started with what seemed like her own mental health breakdown that I was trying to be supportive for and give her what she wanted. Quickly changed to definitely an EA that she refuses to acknowledge at all. I'm so peeping done. Zero energy left. It just seems so hard to pull the trigger on divorce. What was D-Day for you? It almost sounds like it hasn't happened yet. But I imagine you wouldn't be here if you didn't already know something is up. How did you realize AP was an AP? Oh wow. Yeah. You were wrong to take him back. This is almost exactly like me. Except my ex did attempt suicide. Twice. He didn't tell me he was going to. But implied later that since he attempted, I should forgive him. Take time to get back to you before the craziness. It's what I am trying to do. My ex is a narc. I am sure he wouldn't do that. I'm sorry you had to deal with him either way. Narcissistic people can be very tough to deal with. My best wishes to you. Haha. The list. The classic and reliable defense against the cheating, gaslighting partner. They hate it when past you reminds future you of what they're capable of. I guess this is going on the list too. She accuses. After whatever recent bout of aggressive, often drunken emotional abuse. Look. I'm just the stenographer of your terrible behavior. You're the one putting things on the list. Uck. Classic narcissist. Noob type. But you fixed your one. That's the cheater's playbook 101. I've heard 15 a lot from partners that got cheated on, and they always tell me in therapy they stayed so he didn't kill himself, didn't want to worry about legal issues if the she was the reason he did commit suicide. If this happens, make sure to explicitly state in a message, not a voicemail or something that could be deleted, that you were never suicidal or expressed any intent of self-harm while we were dating. You are constantly threatening to kill yourself because you cheated and I don't want to be with you anymore. If you are truly about to hurt yourself, I will call 911 for you. Take a screenshot of that message and that's usually enough to have you covered. Understand that a lot of times cheaters get reckless or will take the risk of getting caught because they know they have a way of making you stay in a relationship. I always say cheating is never the fault of anyone except the cheater. Because if you want to be with someone else, just break up and give your reason. But to do all that sneaking around, lying, and cause severe trust issues to someone else? That says a lot about that person's character. Ike, what country you live in, but in the United States this really isn't necessary. I've never heard of a case of anyone being held liable for someone's suicide outside of actively egging them on, encouraging them to do it / providing the means to do so. You don't even need to respond. If you do, just tell them to get help. And block them. If you care enough, you could tell one of their family members or call for a welfare check. But go no contact after that. Not for legal reasons, but because it's not your job to save someone from themselves. I'm saying a lot of patients tell me they stayed with them solely because they were worried about being questioned by authorities if something did happen. So I tell them they can leave a trace to ease their minds so they don't ever have to think they should stay to put an end to the threats. I know they don't actually need to do anything because it's usually an empty threat. I'm sorry you're going through all of this. Stay strong. Sounds just like my ex. Toxic AF. We are now friends for the kid's sake. But it took a long time to get there. I took him back initially, but I couldn't get over it. We had been married 15 years. He cheated on me with a Craigslist girl 20 years younger and his best friend's wife. I was 39, he was 43. Healing takes time. Stay away from him. Make sure you have healed enough before diving into another relationship, and make sure you look for all the red flags next time. If you are still with him, take the time to get yourself together financially and some therapy. Cheating and emotional abuse are very hard things to get over. Good luck. Thanks. We're not living together fortunately, but his place is only minutes away from mine. Lockdown and no contact are keeping him away from me for now. Once lockdown is over, I will be moving away to restart my life. I wish you all the luck on your coming chapter in life. It's hard starting over, but so worth it in the end. You will find happiness and love again. Sure. All sounds normal in the altered universe of infidelity, including taking them back. Yeah, they're all the same. Good that he's an ex. Atheist views are a new excuse. I haven't heard that one before. You may have taken him, I bet you learned plenty. Sometimes all we can do is look back at negative situations and remember that it was another lesson. Don't beat yourself up. Yep. It's a mistake to go back to a cheater. I made that mistake as well. Never again. Whoa. Are you me? Currently experiencing every single thing you listed. With the added cherry on top of, I will break up with you if you ever get an abortion. Since it's sinful. Well? He didn't knock me up, but I expect my ex say that too. I wouldn't say it was wrong of you to have taken him back. You gave him a chance. It's not your fault he wasted it. That's on him again. I'm having trouble understanding item 13. How did he blame your mom for your parents' divorce? Given his track record, I'm assuming your dad cheated on your mom. Yes. My dad cheated, but that wasn't the sole reason of their divorce. My ex is Indian. Most Indian men are tad bit misogynist and find divorce generally the worst thing ever. Even if it's an abuse relationship, they expect women to tolerate their abusive husband's BS. After the divorce, my mother being unemployed, primary guardian of the children, and the fact my father's family took dowry from her upon their marriage, she received a part of his money. This angered men, including my ex and the society, because she got away and got paid for it. Another reason why my ex is mad at my mother, because she's a no-nonsense kind of person. Most women of her age would swoon and praise ex's charming personality, which is an act he put up. She saw through the act and didn't compliment him as he expected. After he cheated on me, my mother expressed her dislike for him and our relationship openly, even though she let me to continue to be with him, which is the last straw for him. He became an embarrassment in his family following that. He noticed I was starting to step back from the relationship because of his toxic behavior. Instead of admitting it, he blamed my mother for brainwashing me from the relationship. To his family and friends, he painted a picture of her being this greedy, evil feminazi stepmother who was evil to her ex and is using her daughter's money to live a lavish lifestyle, especially after I got into higher pay and an opportunity to move to West. He even threatened to see my father to get to know who was the villain in their divorce. The funny thing is, my father was the one initiated the divorce and now regrets. He is trying to get back with my mother. Lol. And that was my last straw with my ex. This is just my opinion, but if I were you, I would stay far away from any man that uses the term feminazi unironically. I did. I broke up with him. Despite the tongue-in-cheek references to the Cheater's Handbook, I'm starting to wonder if such a thing actually exists. Though I've been on this sub for a little while now, and my D-Day just passed 3 years, I am time and time amazed just how similar all of our lists seem to be. Stay strong and good luck on the upcoming move and new life. When you're wrong, you're wrong. I hope you learned your lesson. And seriously, hope you are healing and getting past his crap. Sorry this rock was in your life road. Op, you didn't just dodge a bullet, you dodge a cannonball. X is a waste of air. Go forward and live your best life. Jesus Christ, I hope you sent him packing. Unless you are codependent with each other, then I say get counseling. We're not living together. Thankfully. His mistakes make him look like he's narcissistic. Your mistake makes you look insane. You both need help. You need help to deal with whatever insecurities you have that led to your crazy decision. He needs help to pack and move. Good luck. How long were you together, and have you ever lived together with him? 7 years. No. We never lived together. Dear. The unwanted is never too much. Ha ha ha, come on. But with what you write, what else could you say? My best wishes anyway. Some relationships do not just need to be left alone. Period. Why do you think he has all this serious problems? Is he even tall and attractive? Nope. He's not tall or drop-dead handsome. Just an average. He seemed like a decent, down-to-earth guy at first. But it was all just an act.